Hello, hello, it is the Trading Captain. I'm currently sitting up $113.38. Now, I said I was going to trade aggressive going into this session, and that was the plan, but I had to take my foot off the gas at the start. As you can see here, I only took 4 trades my first hour. So what happened? Well, when I looked at the gap scanners at 7 a.m., there were a good bit of stocks on there, some of them over 100%. We love to see that, but a lot of them were moving with no news, and some of them were Chinese stocks. Those are 2 red flags, and that made me a bit worried to be aggressive like I wanted to be. We were seeing a decrease in the momentum over the last few days. So I decided, okay, this isn't quite what I want to see. I'll still trade it, but I'll be a little bit more conservative, only looking for the optimal setups, trading the proper pullbacks, and I got some good results out of that. But I was really looking and waiting for something better, and we did get that at 8 o'clock. So as you can see, I took a lot more trades after 8, and I want to go over some of the setups because it kind of shows a theme that we had. So let's start with the first stock that really performed, GORV. So go ahead and pull that up here. And as you can see, we did have a pretty nice move. And particularly, it was on news. So this was one of the first stocks that pumped hard on news this morning. Second one that I saw, SLE. And again, this one was actually even stronger, right? We saw a pretty decent pump on news, and I was able to capture some profit from it. But the next stock kind of exceeded this expectation even more. So, I mean, look at this. This is crazy. So we had news come out. I actually had to reduce size quite a bit. Let's see here. You can see on these trades, I had taken 25 and 50 shares. Like, I really had to reduce size because it was so incredibly violent. And yeah, I was able to capture some profit on this. But the theme was that stocks that had news were performing much better than those that didn't. And we had a lot of stocks with no news pumping pre-market. So this kind of was an interesting trend that I noticed. And I was able to capture, I mean, you look at the results, it was almost the graph-wise, it was just every trade was working for the most part. So that was definitely the best approach today. So what am I going to look for next week? Now, we are going into 4 to 5 days of hot now, and each day has been slightly cooler from what I could tell. So next week, I'm thinking maybe some aggression, but again, I need to be patient. I need to wait for these news catalysts, wait for the proper setups, because these are what worked today. And that's what I really want to focus going into next week on Monday. And that's pretty much the basis of my strategy and my goals for next week. If you liked my review, please do leave a like. It helps me out. I don't sell signals or courses or anything. I'm just showing my recap, showing my process so you guys can see it. And yeah, I will be back for the next recap. Take care.